Well, we've been working on this Eagle. We had to order a bunch of parts for it. It had major wear in the suspension components. Some of them looked like they hadn't been greased since it left the factory. Major play in the kingpins. We ordered new kingpins and the suspension kingpins as well. So while we were waiting for that to come in, we had to go through a couple more wheel bearings on it here and then order parts, and we're going to work on the shop over the weekend. Okay, so I can see metal shavings collecting in the little holes there. This outer nut was so loose that just the weight of my socket, the ratchet, turned it. And then this, how far out of adjustment do I think it is? Ooh, not very far out of adjustment, so something's going on in there. That bearing's a little toast. Okay, we finally got the correct orientation for the air compressor here for the crown. So we're getting ready to swap this over now. So this will just take a few minutes for Tyler to get this done, and I'll help him get it on there. And then we'll get the wheels on the bus and get that thing out of the shop. Got good coolant in it though. Nice. So the Eagle bus, right under there, and go ahead and pull it off, has a tow hitch. It's a towing point right there. That's, I guess, per the manual, that's where it says they can either lift it and tow it or just flat tow it too. Pretty cool. Confirm that with your own manual. Okay, so there's the old little kingpin and bushings. And that's what it's supposed to look like. Isn't that crazy? Just how peace. Oh man. A little bit of wear. A little bit of wear. No wonder there was some play in the steering. A little slop up front. And the suspension. The tire was bouncing around, banging around. That's pretty impressive though.
Skip 5 or on the 5th?
On the 5th.
Safety third.
Okay, now do it.
Doesn't like the whip.
Yeah, if it wasn't wet, it would. When you did it on that dry part over there, it did really good.
Then I just, yeah, it does awesome.
Sure beats pushing a broom.
Yeah. And then it just
Better dump it outside next time.
Like I said, it doesn't like the wet.
Where'd you get that at?
Our favorite store, online e-commerce store.
Amazon?
Yeah.
How much?
$100?
Wow.
$120? Something like that. Videoing so I can't cuss.
Yes, you can. We can go beep.
I should have schmoozed this before. That's good. I got them all. That board. Like that.
Well, the door on the right is in the header, and this door is ready for the header. The jack studs are in and everything, so it's all ready to go. Just got to get the header hung in there, and then a few more studs and some plywood, and it's good to go over there.
Ready?
Yep. Oh, it's hitting the... You got to go in at an angle. You're hitting the roof.
I'm also wedged in there.
Looking good. Yep.
Good God.
not look like it, but that was a lot of work this weekend.
A cheap air hammer knocked that kingpin out in 5 seconds. Bushings. Those ones. The seal in the box is damaged. Everything's so heavy in here and bad packaging just to have it floating around and all that stuff. One of them looks good. And the other one's all bent up. Did give this wall a backbone. It's attached also to the roof up there, and it will be plywood sheeted. I'm out of plywood right now, but it really just to stiffen it up, kind of give it a T-brace support and a place to hang a hose reel and that kind of stuff here. So yeah, it doesn't look very wide there, but that's strong. It ain't going nowhere. Real nice. Got a little bit more blocking we're going to add over here on this side over here. It's all up in there. Put the new bearing race and seal in on this side. So get it together here. Okay, so this is the driver's side, getting ready to do the kingpin over here. He's got the kingpin out, taking everything apart. The bushings are out. There's the kingpin there. But this is the side that was shimmed really badly. A ton of up and down play on it as well. So we got new shim packs to go in there. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up adding like 20 thousandths of shims or something crazy like that. But Tyler's going to lunch right now. But everything's going good. These are the reamerless, these are reamer brass, so they have to be reamed. So he's been using the reamer on it, and he's got that whole knuckle pulled out. It's pretty easy to do, plenty of space in there. So there's the reamer, a little pilot tool for it, and then there's a couple other little tools that knock out the bushings too, but we usually just use a little seal, one of these kits to knock those out. So I gotta go, my Snap-on guy's pulling in. There's the whole bushings.
See that white smoke rising up the holler through the trees, and from a mile away you can hear them play as they climb that hill with ease. At the top of that mountain there's a new life waiting for those who can make the run. If they can make it to the top, Scott will put them in the shop till their new life has begun. Mountain, where the buses come to run. Bus Grease Mountain, we're gonna get that big job done.